Welcome, boxing fans. It's EBA 101, and today we're doing a quick recap about the fights that we saw yesterday. The first fight was Nonito Donaire versus Ulubali. He stops him in 4 rounds. I think he drops him 3 times. Donaire, he's become a champion in 3 different decades. It's his ninth world title, and I think the 20th title fight that he has had. Uh, Big props to him at 38 years old. At 118, I think that's always been probably his best weight class. That because every time he kind of moved up, he struggled a little bit more. But at 118, versus Inoue, he did pretty good, and it was a great fight. And he is looking to avenge that fight. He said that he's pursuing to become undisputed at a 118 because that's the one thing he hasn't done. And if he's capable of doing at this age, he's already Hall of Famer, but just will be even adding more to his career. I know at one point he was supposed to be the next Pacquiao, and things came in and went because of certain losses in his career and transitions. And like I said, in those weight classes, upper weight classes. Um, but props to him. Congratulations, doing great things. And like he said, stop the hate. So here you guys. That was his public message at the end of the fight. It's a great message. And then there was the second fight in the zone, Linares versus Devin Haney. This fight went totally opposite as I thought it was going to go. I thought Linares was going to do well in the first couple rounds and then fade in the later rounds. To my surprise, Devin Haney started really quick. He was throwing a lot of jabs. He was throwing a lot of punches. Volume increased. Ben Davison, I think the influence was there as he was more aggressive. He was needed to be kept back off every time the referee separated him. He was anxious to go back in. I know he wanted to get a knockout because the fans have been criticizing him as not looking so impressive as the other young incumbent boxers like Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, and Teofimo Lopez, right? So Linares has been knocked out 5 times, and this was his shot to kind of show that, and he was going for it. Um, he was looking really, really well. Even kind of remind me a little bit of Mayweather in the first 3 rounds, but uh, Linares was working the counterpunch, and he was not throwing so much volume, and I think that really played against him. But he was also probably playing defense. Uh, but he started countering here, 1 or 2 shots here, uh, every in the later rounds, and then on the 10th he was able to wobble Haney, and this created this commotion of like, oh, he's exposed, or he took a big hit. Well, yes, he did took a big hit, and he probably downplayed it, saying, "Oh, I didn't get hurt." Well, it was clearly obvious he did, and it is boxing, like you said. At the end of the day, you will be hurt or dropped potentially. If Muhammad Ali got dropped, other fighters will probably get dropped. But the thing that he wasn't understanding, it's how do you respond after you get hurt or dropped? Because he was saying, "Oh well, people are giving credit to Ryan Garcia because after he got knocked down." I was like, and I didn't get knocked down, but Ryan Garcia went and stopped his opponent Luke Campbell after he got knocked down, while Haney was on survival mode. I get maybe surviving like a hug here and there uh, for after 30 seconds or maybe even the next round, but I think for the rest of the fight he was really just trying to hold on to that victory and no longer attacking. Maybe towards the last minute and a half of the final round, he started punching again. But that's what created this um, backlash of wanting to attack or criticizing so much. I think he looked very well, and yes, Linares has power. He dropped Lomachenko. Yes, he's not in his prime, but it's a learning lesson, and hopefully he learns from this lesson that in the future when he gets hurt, there's other ways. Maybe stick out the jab, try to box him a little bit. Take some rounds off, not necessarily going like straight up running to someone and hugging him, uh, and which a lot of people on Twitter was really capping on him for that. But he's young. He's learning, and he looked really impressive. Does he have the best jab in the game? He probably has top 3, jabs in the game, but there's still a lot of things in timing beats speed, and I think he being aggressive created this openings. But let's get credit to Linares. He came prepared, ready to fight, and he was trying to take advantage when he can. I don't know if it was just because of age, but the volume or that wasn't there. But he had a chance possibly to stop Haney if he had not let him get hugged and just hitting him when he was coming in any way possible. Uh, Continue to try to hurt him because he was really hurt in that 11th round, I believe. Uh, but this is a great fight that Devin Haney will learn from, and hopefully there's bigger fights for him. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. What you guys think about this fight? Is it okay for us to criticize Devin Haney for the hugging? And but he did look impressive, and he can't get hurt. Maybe it was a one-time thing. There's Canelo got hurt by Cota's brother, which he was not top tier, but we haven't really seen Canelo get hurt again that bad. So sometimes it happens in one fight. That might not happen again. But there's going to be the question now, like Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, all these have power. And if he does have a suspect chin, will he be a Namir Khan type of fighter who has speed, he has all boxing skills, but once he get clipped in the chin, things go down the window. We don't know, but at this time, I just want to congratulate him for his victory. Congratulate Donaire for his victory. Again, comment, like, subscribe.